What's up, guys? Chris Teresi here, professional sports bettor, founder of WeCoverSpreads.com. Here to give you guys the Tuesday market report, kind of talk about some NBA and college basketball moves that happen here in the local area early today. But if you want, go pick up. I have a 5-star all-access pass with one 5-star college hoops bet. And a 4-star bonus NBA bet. You can pick that up right at the site, and We Cover Spreads. That's available now. It's been out. We had the 5-star today. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be as easy as last night's. We had Kansas last night was our huge bet. We had a lot of good information on that game, and a lot of good information on this one. I don't know if it'll be as big of a blowout, but I think it's a pretty easy game. We should definitely hit. And like I said, we got the bonus NBA playing. Been doing really good the last 10 days. 27 wins, 13 losses, 1 push, 68% in all sports. 16-8 run, 67% college basketball run right now. We're profitable, 56% in college basketball on the year. 50 wins, 39 losses, and 1 push. NBA, we're hitting 58% winners, 11-8 to start the season off. So can't complain right now. Basketball, doing what we got to do, and that's that. So if you guys want, you can go pick that up on the site. Let's get into this market report here. First group of games are the games that are coming in very heavy in parlays. They're more one-sided games, basketball games that'll be kind of a little bit of a thorn in the books. But from what I'm hearing after talking with my local contact, his volume is not as high today as expected or hoped for. It's kind of a slower day at the books. I guess with the small basketball card, it's definitely, from what they said, not as busy as yesterday was. So, but we'll still go through it. You got the Orlando Magic will be a little bit of a thorn, especially in parlays. Denver Nuggets showing up a lot in straight bets and parlays with recreational bettors. The Houston Rockets as well, and because it's a big game, you're seeing more Miami Heat action coming in parlays and stuff. And that's as far that kind of wraps up your recreational better money. That's not sharp money. That's your pretty much games that'll be kind of a little bit of a thorn. The books will be kind of rooting the other way. As far as sharp moves, this is still early in the day. A lot could change between now and tip-off. But just throw out what happened early in the afternoon and early morning and overnight last night. Again, and I don't co-sign any of these. This is just for informational purposes. I'm passing along. San Antonio Spurs. They haven't won any road games this year, but Sharps did take them. They opened at 7.5. It was bet down to 6.5. That's a sharp move. Milwaukee Bucks are seeing resistance. That's why you're not seeing that line move off at 3. Denver, not a great road team, so you're seeing that line pretty much stay at 3. Maybe we'll see if they adjust up to 3.5 later, but I don't think they're going to have to because of the sharp money that is holding that line at 3 on Milwaukee. A few totals move. San Antonio, Miami opened 202. It dropped down like a rock to 197.5, and it is up to 198. Was bet back up to 198 as I'm recording this. Detroit, Houston opened 187.5. Was bet up to 189.5. Some over support, and also the I think that's it. That's pretty much it. That wraps up the NBA kind of total moves and side moves as far as sharp games go. Oh, but no, Phoenix Chicago here also opened 187.5. That total was also bet down to 180, bet up. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble here reading my handwriting on this one from when you gave me the info. Open 182.5 and was bet up to 184.5 with support for the over. So that kind of bottoms out this card here. Segue into college hoops. Same thing. We'll start it off with like the most recreational games that'll kind of be a thorn for books, a problem for books. Especially these are really heavy in parlays, especially the first 3. Georgetown, LSU, Oklahoma, very heavy in parlays. Definitely going to give the books a problem today. So Colorado State is also in there. Starting to see them. I mean, these are games, especially like Colorado State's a team they're just seeing they're laying 6.5. They're going to bet the favorite. Recreational bettors probably never even seen Colorado State or Boise State play. So, but that's kind of the mind frame. At this time of the year, you're a guy that wants to just get some action down, there's no football, waiting for the big football games, and then they'll just kind of lay the favorite in most of these college basketball games with teams that they're not really familiar with. As far as sharp moves, there's some sharp money that was out there. Again, information purposes only. Doesn't mean I co-sign any of these. We've seen Auburn open 10.5, was bet down to 8.5. Michigan open +2, they were bet down to pick 'em. Texas Tech open 13.5, they were bet down to 12 with some sharp money. A few totals: Michigan State open 133, bet down to 128.5 with a pretty strong support going toward the under, but you're already almost 5 points behind the opening number now, so it kind of values out the window. Iowa Purdue open 143, has been bet down to 140 with under support. Arkansas Kentucky, a lot of respect for both these teams as far as, a high-powered game, kind of a revenge game for Kentucky. Open 147, bet up to 149 with support coming in for the over. And the Boise Colorado State total guys took advantage of that 152 and drove that one down to 149 with some support for the under. And that pretty much wraps up this Tuesday market report. You guys could look out the rest of the week. We'll definitely be having blogs on the NFL Championship weekend games and all that stuff, podcasts and videos. So definitely stay in touch and stay in tune with what's going on at wecoverspreads.com. And hope you all have a good Tuesday night.